There's a war going on right now in Detroit, and it's being fought at the gas stations.
Tonight, funeral services are still being finalized for 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton, who was shot Sunday night. Investigators say the owner of a gas station thought the teenager stole a bottle of water from the store, but he didn't. Deputies say the man chased the teenager outside the store and shot him in the back.
What it look like, TV?
I am back! What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill?
Did ya miss me?
Anyway, on this one, we going back to Detroit. I was just on the internet, just, looking around, and I wanted to get an update on what happened with the story that I did not too long ago about the clerk that put the patrons in harm's way, and one of them passed away during the robbery because he locked them in the gas station. And as I was trying to find an update on that, I found tons and tons of stories that seem like it's a war zone going on in Detroit's gas stations. And I want to make sure that I stress the D in Detroit, because my man out of Detroit set me straight and let me know that I was saying Detroit. So on this one, I apologize to anybody in Detroit. I'm getting it right. It's a force of habit for some reason. I can't even explain it. But anyway, you saw the intro. The young man got shot in the back over a bottle of water. So let's see how the community decides to respond to this action.
This is the Shell station on Park Lane Road, where last night at about 9 o'clock at night, they did a peaceful protest turned into looting.
To be honest with you, I could never really, give my stamp of okay on civil unrest. But the way you did that child, because he was a child and it came out that he wasn't stealing, I could pretty much care less what they did to that man's store. But let's move on past that and let's go to a whole different section of the city. Let's see what's going on in this incident at the gas station.
Allegedly was stealing items out of the store. He leaves the store, and we don't know yet if the door was locked behind him and he tried to come back in, but we know he had exited.
That's when the clerk fired a single shot through the glass door, hitting the 25-year-old Detroit man, him.
So at that gas station, the man thinks he has a thief. The thief leaves the store. The thief is outside the store. He shoots the thief through the front door, deleting him. What is going on at y'all gas stations? But this is just the tip of the iceberg. How more turned up, or whatever lit, whatever terminology that the young people want to use, whatever popular word for getting it popping, how much more popping, how much more explosive can it get at Detroit gas stations? Let's take a look.
Just a second, here's what started it all off. That white SUV over there, full of propane tanks and gas cans. The subject inside that vehicle, the driver, got out, set fire to some rags. That's when the clerk inside came out with a fire extinguisher, put the fire out, called 911. That's when the driver took off running.
Talking about getting it popping, my man really was trying to get it popping. But I just can't figure out for the life of me, why is all this going on at y'all gas stations? What is going on out there? My man literally tried to drive a bomb into the gas station and light it on fire. And his dumb behind didn't even have the wherewithal to really realize that if your plan worked, there was no way that he was running away from that and getting out of the way. But if you think that's bad, let's move on. And I want y'all to keep in mind that all this stuff has happened over the past 2 weeks. This isn't a compilation of a year's worth of gas station incidents. This is all in the last 2 weeks. What else happened at the gas station?
Side where a man has been arrested for setting a gas station on fire.
And a security camera captured the whole thing. You can see the man walking to the store with gasoline in a garbage can and a blowtorch. He then pours some of it out and lights it on fire.
What the heck is going on in Detroit? My man came up in there with the barbecue torch and a trash can full of gasoline. I don't even have no words for it. But I'm gonna leave you on this one. And this last one is going to demonstrate to you how no one is safe in a Detroit gas station. Nobody. Not even the police. Let's check it out.
Security camera video shows a man trying to grab the officer's gun, and the officer starts fighting back. Police say these are the two men who did it.
Well, there you have it. And I didn't even really dig deep to find these. These were all right on the surface. And for real, the YouTube Studio app was suggesting some of them to me because I did the past story on the Detroit gas station with the clerk that put the patrons in danger. Like, yo, anybody out there that's from Detroit, hit me up in the comments and let me and let the rest of the community know, like, what's going on, man? I feel sorry for y'all. The corner store is usually a happy place. I'm usually in and out of the corner store on a good day 6, 7, 8 times. Playing lotto, just in and out, getting stuff, ice. You know what I mean? The corner stores is usually, you know, a little pertinent in the community. I feel sorry for y'all that they pretty much turning into a war zone like this. And you guys really don't have the camaraderie with your shop owners like a lot of us do over here. Like, I'm pretty good with the people that own the store around the corner, and they good with me. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it in the comment section. If you done made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.